Welcome, everyone, to Pitbull Stadium, just outside Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. We are anxiously awaiting a battle as this fan base is ready to show everyone worldwide what FIU football is all about. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Kennesaw State Owls taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida International Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Owls offense will start this game off with the football. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it they'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Working the middle, it's complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback moving. He turns it loose to the left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Owens. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Love the third down call, throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the first.
And the Panthers look to keep this drive humming. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. He's not just handing him off.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. To the air, it's Jenkins. Under fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first down. Turning it on. Touchdown, FIU. Great job by the back on the option.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll go to the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Owens. They make the stop right at the 34-yard line, standing tall to keep them from converting on third down. Fourth down coming. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab on the shot. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Panthers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Running back searching for a hole. Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Power football with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got the first down and more. It's a running room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida International.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Going right to work up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Gives it on the option. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be dragged down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. We reach the break. It's FIU with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They feed him again. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop. And you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Here's the pressure. He's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Oh, he's got some space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers are on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
Looking to pass, it's Jenkins. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Panthers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Wide open spacing. And we have breaking news. They score yet. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Perry. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. The sure hands. It's McNeil. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Got it in the middle, it's Perry. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it on the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say...
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.